Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to pass an EY Ernst and Young interview. So it does not matter what position you are being interviewed for within EY, this tutorial will make a huge difference to your preparation, so please do stick around, take notes and watch it from beginning to end, because I'm going to give you some interview tips, how to prepare effectively, and more importantly, some interview questions and suggested answers. Now, before I get into those for your EY interview, a very warm welcome to this tutorial. My name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the center, and I've been helping people to pass their interviews for about 20 years now, and I do that by providing you with top scoring unique answers, suggested answers that you can't find anywhere else. Please do make sure you subscribe by clicking the red button below the video, and then you won't miss out on any of the weekly training videos that I'm uploading. And I would also very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like. That always encourages me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. Now let's get straight into that tutorial to make sure you pass your EY interview. These are 3 important tips to make sure you pass, so please do take note of these. Tip number 1, my advice is to demonstrate the following during your Ernst and Young interview. Demonstrate an ability to go above and beyond what is required. Now, the organisation EY is a formidable organisation. It's been going for many, many years. It first started in about the 19th century, and it's been built on some solid core values, and it provides exceptional service to its clients and stakeholders. And you do that by going above and beyond what is required. So think about times when you've gone above and beyond previously. Be able to deal with difficult clients and stakeholders professionally. So I'm going to give you an interview question and an answer, my suggested answer, around questions of this nature when you've had to deal with difficult clients. Think about the reasons why you want to work for Ernst and Young. What are the reasons why? Have solid and, more importantly, genuine reasons why you want to work for this organisation. You also have to think about being ready to rise up to the challenge and be able to complete difficult projects despite being under pressure. Also, you have to make difficult decisions when needed, always in the best interests of EY, really important. And finally, have great attention to detail and accuracy skills. So that's the first tip, these 7 important areas there. Tip number 2. The EY latest news stories, please do not ignore this tip. Now, visit the EY website newsroom, and I'll give you the link to that in a second, to find out the latest news stories relative to Ernst and Young. So before you go along to your EY interview, say the day before, go on the news stories section and just have a look to see what's going on, because one of the questions will probably be, what's the latest news? You know, what's going on right now with Ernst and Young? And unless you find out what's going on, you won't know. So I have put the link in the description below this video to the newsroom, and don't click it yet, wait until we finish the tutorial, but just take a note and it will take you through to this page here, and there's the newsroom here. So the latest press releases, have a read of those to see what is going on right now in respect of the organisation. So that's a really important tip. Tip number 3, think about your strengths. Again, this is very, very important. So one of the questions is going to be, tell us about your key strengths. But what you need to do is to demonstrate how these core strengths fit into the role that you are applying for. So have a look at the job description for the role, whether it's a management position, associate position, it doesn't matter. But think about how your strengths are going to fit in to the role you're being interviewed for. Now, I'm going to give you a suggested answer to this question, so please stick around and watch that. So prior to your EY interview, consider your strengths and how these are going to fit into the role you're applying for. So this could be an answer, for example. One of my core strengths is my ability to work accurately whilst at pace. I understand it's important whilst working for Ernst and Young to ensure the work you carry out is accurate and in line with policy and regulations. I can be trusted to work to the required standards to ensure all tasks are completed on time and to the necessary standard. So that would be something that I would say if it was, thinking about my strengths. One of my core strengths is my ability to work quickly, whilst at pace, but also accurately. So let's now get into these EY interview questions and my suggested answers. So we're going to go through a number of these. You can either take notes and write them down, Or if you want to stick around, I will tell you where you can download my full set of EY interview questions and answers once we've gone through it. But please do pay attention to the answers. They've all been geared up to ensure that you get the highest scores possible. So the first question is going to be, start off, introduce yourself. So I've put here, tell me about yourself and why you'll be a good fit for this position with EY. So it's to tell you about yourself. Here we go. I believe I am a very hard, determined worker who always puts the goals and objectives of my employer above everything else. Now, over the years, I've developed into an employee who can not only work under pressure to constantly achieve tough targets and projects, but I'm also a solid team worker. I have competent communication skills. I can deal with difficult clients and stakeholders, and I always ensure the work I do is accurate and error-free. I will be a good fit for EY because having studied your organisation in detail, especially in respect of your values, I'm someone who will build the right relationships with your clients. I will always do things ethically and in the correct manner. I will always work energetically as part of a team to achieve your goals. And finally, I'll definitely step up and take the lead when a situation requires me to. So that's a solid answer. I've created that in respect to the EY values and which ones I think are really important. So take a note of that. Next question. So why do you want to work for EY? What are the reasons? So we need to give solid and genuine reasons why you want to work for this fantastic organisation. Here's my answer. I want to work for EY for 3 specific reasons. First and foremost, you are a clear leader within this industry. And with so many years' experience, you always do things the right way. Your success has been built on strong leadership and impressive contributions from the men and women around the world who all go to make up the EY organisation. Now, the second reason is I only want to work for an organisation whose values and ethics are in line with my own. I am someone who always acts with integrity, and I will always carry out my duties with the team goal at the forefront of my mind, whilst adhering to the relevant standards and regulations. Now, finally, to say that I am an employee of EY would be something I'd feel immensely proud of. So there's 3 reasons there. I like that answer because you are focusing on 3 reasons, which means you've considered prior to the interview why you want to work for this organisation. Next question. How would you deal with a difficult client whilst working for EY? So this question is assessing, your standards, your patience, your communication skills, and also whether you are, understanding that you need to act as a positive role model at all times. It's about the organisation and it's about the client. So here's my suggested answer. It would first of all be important for me to remember I am representing a professional and valued-centric global organisation who has a brilliant reputation. So on that basis, throughout my dealings with them, I would act with professionalism, honesty and integrity at all times. It would be important for me to listen to them, get to the bottom of any concerns they may have, and then find a solution to any issues that were preventing us from moving forward. Above all, I would need to take the lead, be confident and resilient in my actions, and focus purely on the end goal, on what it was we were trying to achieve for them. So I like that because you're focusing on what it was you want to achieve. You're demonstrating strong leadership skills, and that's important. You have to step up. It does not matter what role you are employed within. You have to step up and take the lead and sort things out. But always remember that you are working for this organisation and they have set core values that you have to adhere to. Now, I've got 2 more questions to go through. They're tough ones, so please do stick around. But when you're ready, if you click the link in the top right-hand corner, it will take you through to my website where you can download these and my full set of 30 Big 4 accounting firm interview questions and answers to make sure that you prepare fully for your EY interview. Okay, so it's 30 questions and answers that I've created in a document. You can have them in your inbox literally within 2 minutes from now. Next question. What are your strengths and what makes you the standout candidate? So what are your strengths and what makes you the standout candidate? Now, I've already discussed how important these are, your strengths, and how they fit in to the role that you're being interviewed for. So here's my suggested answer. The main strengths I possess are an ability to work either as part of a team or as an individual to complete difficult and challenging tasks professionally and on time. Now, because I am a determined and resilient person, I can adapt to any situation and I will never crumble or lose my focus whilst under pressure. Another core strength of mine is the fact I will always act with honesty and integrity. You can rely on me to work to the highest standards achievable whilst also acting as a positive role model for the EY brand and values. Now, finally, another core strength of mine is the fact that whilst I feel I'm highly experienced, I never lose sight of how important it is to always learn, develop and grow within your role at work. I believe that is the only way you can continue to contribute positively to the team you are working as part of. Now, the majority of people, when responding to this, what are your key strengths, would just say, I'm a great team worker, I'm good at communicating. But what you're doing here, you've put some real thought into your strengths and how they fit into the role, which is really important, I feel, with your answers. So I'm not just giving one strength, I'm talking about my main strengths and how I think they're going to benefit to the EY brand and organisation. Next question, how would you handle conflict within a team? This is a real common one during Big Four accounting firm interviews, because conflict happens. So some people will say, well, I would let my line manager know, or really it's not really my, not my problem, but it is. And one of the important things I believe within this kind of role is that you have to step up and take the lead. So you want to facilitate, getting to the bottom of the conflict and stopping it straight away. So here's my answer. Conflict in a team, whilst it does sometimes occur, is not helpful. And it's therefore important to stop it as soon as possible. If you don't step up, take the lead and look for ways to resolve the conflict immediately, it can have a negative impact not only on the team, on the wider organisation as a whole. So as soon as I witnessed or suspected conflict, I would speak to the individuals concerned and encourage them to communicate in a positive and open manner in order to resolve it quickly. More often than not, conflict is down to miscommunication. And by encouraging those involved to talk and discuss truthfully about how they feel, it will usually lead to a successful resolution of the problem. Okay, so I like that answer because you are saying, yeah, I'm going to look to sort this out. Obviously, if it was real serious conflict, then you need to let the line manager know, or the senior manager, but you're encouraging them to talk about it because you understand, and this is the important bit, is that you don't want it to impact on the team or the wider organisation. So if you want to download my full 30 Big Four accounting firm interview questions and answers, you can either click the link below the video, or if you click the link in the top right hand corner here, this will take you through to my page here where you can download those that I've just given you, plus 30 other Big Four accounting firm interview questions. They're all relevant for all the Big Four accounting firms, EY particularly. So all the questions there. At the very least, just study the questions and prepare your answers for them. But I've given you model answers for them, but that I believe will help you to score highly. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'd very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your pursuit to joining EY and passing your interview. Have a brilliant day.